everybody. My name's Liz Rivera. I'm the Gem State Medium. Welcome back. Today I am up at the hospital. So my husband has been in the hospital for the last few days, and I just wanted to share this with you because one, he's going home today, so he's going to be just fine. And two, because sometimes, or a lot of times for mediums, having a paranormal experience, running into a ghost, a spirit, catches you off guard and can happen at any time. And so I thought I would share what happened. So we're at the hospital in Idaho Falls, and I had gotten a late night phone call from one of the nurses saying, my husband was having a hard time, or that I should come up, and it was like at 12:30 at night. So I run down to make sure he's okay and offer some support and all of that, because I had gone home for the night. And so we were up here with him until he was comfortable again and got him settled. And so I was with my daughter at the time, because as I left to come up to the hospital, I called her. She's an RN. And so I thought, she would want to be up there with her dad. By the time we got my husband all settled and, the pain meds kicked in and he was fine, it was 3:30 in the morning. And because the lobby and everything is closed, we left and had to go through the emergency room. So it was kind of like through the hospital, on the first floor. We had to go all the way through the halls. And I have to say, other than the desk that we passed on my husband's floor, we didn't see anybody in the hallways. Like I said, it's 3:30 in the morning and we're finally getting to go home. Thought we'd go get a couple hours of sleep before we came back up. So as we're walking down the long corridor, we're getting close, the last hallway to the emergency room to exit. And all of a sudden, we're just chatting about how my husband was doing and what was going on and the next steps, things like that. And all of a sudden, I see this black, gray, kind of misty looking ball, probably the size of, I would say, a soccer ball, coming towards me. And it happened fast. I mean, it just appeared out of no place, and it was fast, and it came straight through and went directly between me and my daughter, like just right straight through between us as we were walking. And I followed it, like I just followed it. But as I'm turning, I'm looking at her too, and the look on her face, I knew she had experienced something as well. And so I was like, I followed it all the way through, as it went past between us, and followed it down. And as soon as I turned around to follow it as it passed to go behind us, it dissipated and disappeared. And there was then a loud bang, and we both jumped, and I said, "Did you see that?" And she said, "I didn't see anything, but I felt it. It went past us, whatever it was." And both of us agreed it was like a breeze between us that we both felt. And also instantly cold, like the cold right straight through to your bones, cold. She said she felt it on her legs, her arms, everything. And so did I. I just happened to see it as well. As we were leaving, I did say that my first impression of that fast moving ball that went between us, and definitely it was a spirit. The way it moved, it was on a mission to get someplace quickly, which led me to believe, because it had such a it seemed like a mission to go someplace, like it made me think that it was probably somebody who had been a nurse or a doctor an orderly, somebody who's worked here before and knew what and where they were going, and continued on with their job. Anyway, yeah, we talked about it the next day. She was telling her dad, she goes, oh my God, I was with Liz. This is my stepdaughter, but she's like, I was with Liz and this is what happened that night. It was so crazy. Anyway, I just thought, it's great when somebody else has a paranormal experience with you, because then, it validates what just happened. And the point is that basically, I mean, when you're a medium, you just never know when you're going to have a paranormal experience. And I understand being in a hospital at 3:30 at night is definitely the most probable time you're going to have an experience. As far as doctors and nurses, hospital staff, I would love to hear whether or not you guys have experienced things, because although my daughter didn't see anything, she definitely experienced a paranormal event. And I'm not sure everybody, when they do have those experiences, actually go, that was a ghost. How many of you dismiss what just happened and it could have been a ghost? Anyway, I'm really curious to see how many people who work in the hospitals, nursing homes, have had experiences like this. So you guys let me know about your experiences. I'd love to hear them. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. And I'll also post a picture. I did stop and take a picture of the one long hallway, because I knew I wouldn't have an opportunity to take that picture again, because we're leaving today, which is great. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.